Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's session. So we will start our session now. Okay. So for a start, please sit in a comfortable position, hands in comfortable position also. And then gently close your eyes. We're gonna do some breathing exercises. When you breathe in all the good and all the fresh air. And then when you breathe out, whatever tension and tightness, whatever feelings of stress or tiredness, whatever negative emotion, negative energy in the mind and in the body, we're gonna let it all go out together with the out breath. So let's try. So gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the third time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the last time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Relaxation of the body. If there is any more tension and tightness, any more feelings of using or exerting strength in the body, gently let it go and let the body abide in a state of relaxation and inaction. Relaxation of the mind. Let us be aware of the mind at every present moment. If there is any wantings, any cravings, any expectations in the mind, gently let it go and let the mind abide in non-wanting, non-craving, and non-expectations. And let the mind abide in action. Inaction means for the mind not doing or thinking about anything in particular, not having the need for the mind to do or to think about anything in particular. For this 20 minutes is a time for our mind to have a break from all that wanting and doing. And let the mind be aware of whatever that manifests through your awareness regarding the body and the mind. Moment to moment, moment to moment. This is relaxation of the mind. Not following any stories or issues or thoughts that arises in the mind. Also not suppressing or rejecting any issues, stories, or thoughts, images that may arise in the mind. With total acceptance and awareness as much as it is at the moment, just simply being aware of whatever that manifests through your awareness regarding the body and the mind, moment to moment, moment to moment. This is in relaxation of the mind. Regarding this, using this relaxed mind and body Today, let us continue with our development of the reflection on loving kindness. So for a start, let us think about or recollect how uncomfortable and unhappy we are when we are angry. When we have mental and physical suffering. Very uncomfortable, very unpeaceful. Then let us recollect the times when we were most happy. And the times when we were happy, when we were free from anger and all negative emotions. So with no intention or inclination towards anger and negative emotions, with an inclination and a kind wish and blessing for ourselves to be happy. And with that image in the mind, let us sincerely, gently wish ourselves, may I be free from anger. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. With the image of yourself being most happy at the time when we are free from negative emotions and anger. You can also imagine that you are not sending but receiving these blessings from yourself. It's like you are blessing yourself, so you're also receiving the love and the kindness towards yourself at the same time. with this kind of inclination, let us again wish ourselves receive the blessings. May I be free from anger. Relax yourself, not using any strength. Let us open our hearts and receive the blessings. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be well, peaceful, and happy. Opening up our hearts, our mind, and our body to the blessing. May I be well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. When we are sending or blessing ourselves or others with loving kindness, remember that the words are just a tool or an instrument to bring out the kindness in us, to bring out the blessing in us to others. What is important than the words is the true, sincere, gentle kindness of the heart. To wish ourselves to be happy. So with that in mind, let us again wish ourselves, may I be free from anger. May I be free from anger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I be well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. Well, peaceful, and happy. And gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Gently be aware of the feelings of your body. Gently be aware of the feelings of your buttocks touching the cushion. And then whether the experience was good or no good, doesn't matter. Let the mind come back to the present moment. And then just like waking up from a deep sleep, gently open your eyes. Okay, so when we are developing loving kindness, usually we develop it. The first person that we usually send loving kindness to is ourselves, because everyone loves ourselves, right? Although sometimes you may think that you hate yourself, but ultimately you still have attachment to ourselves. Okay, so I like to share this story about why we say that. So there was one time in Savatthi during the Buddha's time. Then on that occasion, there was a king of Kosala. His name is Pasenadi, and he had a queen called Mallika. So one day, this king had gone together with the queen Mallika to the upper terrace of the palace. Okay, that means the viewing place. Then the king asked to the queen and say, "Hey, Mallika, is there anyone more dear to you than yourself?" Okay. Well, why did the king wanted to ask this? Because he wanted to hear. He was wishing to hear the queen saying that he, the king, is more dear to her than herself, right? But because the queen was very honest, So she just replied her honest answer, saying that, "Oh, great king, there is no one more dear to me than myself." And then she asked the king, "But is there anyone, great king, more dear to you than yourself?" Then the king said, "Oh, me too, Malika. There is no one more dear to me than myself." Then after that, on a later occasion, the king Pasenadi went and approached the Buddha. So he approached the Buddha, and then he pay respects to the Buddha as usual and sit on one side, and then told the Buddha about his conversation with Queen Malika. And the Buddha, having understood the meaning of this, so recited this. The Buddha said, "Having gone to all quarters with the mind, one finds none anywhere dearer than oneself. Likewise, each person holds himself or herself most dear. Hence, one who loves himself should not harm others." Okay, because harming others is also harming ourselves in terms of whether it's in terms of karma or whether it's in terms of the psychological effect that it has on us, right? Or whether it is the cause and effect that we can see in the present life, right? If you harm others, then others harm you back, and then you harm others again. That's why we had some friends who were not so good in the past, and then they were getting involved in gangs. Of course, they're not there now. Then after that, they were saying after that, they were like saying that, oh, there's no point. There's no point to harming others, and because they say that when you harm others, then others harm you back. Or if they cannot harm you, then they will harm the people around you, like your kid, your family, your wife or husband, or your girlfriend and boyfriend. Yeah, so ultimately they saw that this is a never-ending cycle. So that's why they quit, and then they just become like normal working people, like that. So because of this, we can see that actually, even though, like somebody, they say, "Oh, I love others more than myself. I feel bad if I love myself more than others. I feel very selfish." But actually, it's not like that. Why do we say that? Because ultimately, that feeling is also your feeling, right? Just imagine it feels okay to love yourself more than others. Then you don't have this problem, isn't that so? So even though some people, especially in the West, they say that, "Oh, I love others more than myself." The Buddha is wrong. Actually, it's no, because you love the feeling of loving others maybe more than you love others. Sometimes it's like that. Okay. So anyway, in the meditation manuals of the Buddha that the Buddha taught, Buddha usually advised to train to develop loving kindness towards ourselves first, and then because it is easier to arouse the quality of loving kindness towards ourselves, so we usually start with ourselves first before we move on to others. So that's why this week we are trying to guide everyone to develop loving kindness towards ourselves first. And after that, subsequently, we will go on to develop the loving kindness towards others. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, this story is very nice. So, I thought to share with everyone of you. Okay? And okay, so that's the sharing for today. And let us go to sharing Maurice. So, maybe after me. Ettavata chammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva sabbe bhuta sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampati siddhya. I share my merits with all devas, all beings, all creatures. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame nyati nam hotu. Sukhita hontu nyatayo. I share my merits with all departed relatives. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame punyam asavakaya vahang hotu. Idame punyam nimbanasa pachayo hotu. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my purification of the mind till no more defilements. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my attainment of Nibbana. Mama punya bhagam samba satanang bhajemi te sabbe me sammang punya bhagam Babandhu. I share my merits with all beings. May they rejoice in the merits. May they be happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, that's all for today's session. I wish all of you well, peaceful and happy, and see you guys in the next session. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.